Okay, so today we're going to talk to you about something that's been causing some confusion, and they're called soul contract readings. I'm going to break it down. Okay, so soul contract readings are really cool because it's information that will help you come into your life purpose, help you get more clarity on what your goals are and know what you're supposed to be doing with your life. It will help you clear up the karma that you have been dealing with, or at least understand the karma that you've been dealing with, so you know what you have in front of you, both physically and spiritually. And it'll also give you a life path. And what that life path is going to tell you is it's going to give you some clarity on what you're supposed to be doing with your days, with your soul, with your spirit, and what you're here on earth to do. And it should resonate with you because it typically does. Actually, it always does. So you take your name, you take it through the Hebrew dialect. It was originally called the spiritual numerology of Moses. It was channeled in by a gentleman by the name of Frank Alpers. I was trained from a gentleman by the name of Nicholas David Nahn in London at the Center for Conscious Ascension is where I received my training. And so you get the Hebrew dialect, you take your name. It's got a coding system because all of their letters have a number associated with it. So it basically gives your name a code. And so you get 7 numbers for your name typically, on a typical name, not always. But these things will tell you your life purpose, your physical and spiritual goals, your physical and spiritual karma, your physical and spiritual talents. And it'll basically show how the whole puzzle works together with your name and how the frequency's been happening, how it's all been affecting you. So the karma is the stuff that you came into this life with. You know, you're like, why am I going through what I'm going through? I'm not sure why this is always bothering me, or I always had the same problem. That's your karma. So they're the stuff we came into this lifetime with contracts to basically learn these lessons, and we can break this information down for you. It's very, very helpful because it helps you get over all the shit that you've been hung up for so long and make it very simple, very accessible, just no holds barred, super, super accessible. So this reading is very powerful in that it really can help you unlock who it is that you are based on your name. It will give you information about what your talents are, what it is that you're here to do, what you've been driven to do, and it will help you just kind of come into alignment with what your soul has been feeling. We're able to give you some tips on, or actually many tips on how to transmute what it is that you're going through, or how to maybe cultivate your talents, maybe get them better, because although these things are existing within this system that I'm working with on the Star of David, where we take your name and decode it, it's really complicated in terms of figuring out if you don't know what you're dealing with. So opening people's mind up to the possibility that there's actually more information out there for them, about them, that they didn't know how to access, because this is exactly how I felt when I got my first reading. I was trained, and I did the reading on myself, and I did a reading for my sons and then my ex, and I was so shocked on everybody's personality, their paradigms within the relationships, what was happening, where we were having problems, where we were meeting each other, where the patterns were. It was crazy. So I invite you to schedule an appointment with me at drayalove.com. You can also check out more about soul contract readings, but this is a real breakdown in terms of how it's going to feel. I haven't had one person it hasn't resonated with. It's been really incredible and really life-changing for most people I deal with. So I look forward to talking with you. I look forward to working with you, and I can't wait to do your soul contract reading.